Ross Browning was described as being the #1 man in Ireland at the heart of an international crime gang involved in €1 billion worth of illegal activities. Associates of top Kinahan cartel Lieutenant Ross Browning have been named in a Criminal Assets Bureau case today in the High Court. These included Daniel Kinahan, Liam Byrne and Fat Freddie Thompson, who is serving life for the Kinahan-Hutch feud murder of Daithi Douglas. Also named was another trusted Kinahan gang member, Gary Finnegan, and his cousin Barry, who is the partner of Browning's sister, Cheryl. Barry Finnegan is a senior member of the crime gang, according to CAB, while his cousin Gary was previously reported to be the gang's senior lieutenant on the Costa del Sol before moving to Dubai earlier this year. Daniel Kinahan Center and Gary Finnegan. Another associate is Ian O'Hare, who CAB say was used to buy a property at the center of the case. Other associates named were Stephen Fowler, jailed for €880,000 cannabis growhouse and last year convicted for his role in a plot to kill Hutch rival James Mago Gately after collecting hitman Imre Arakas. Another, James Farmer, served a 7-year sentence for drugs and in 2019 was arrested over the attempted murder of Lee Boylan in 2019. It was heard while Farmer was not the trigger man, he was believed to be centrally involved in attack of Boylan, who was thought to have shot Stephen Fowler's son Eric in December 2018. During today's case, Ross Browning was described being the #1 man in Ireland at the heart of an international crime gang involved in €1 billion worth of illegal activities. Browning's key role in the drug-dealing gang was highlighted at the opening of a €1.7 million Criminal Assets Bureau against him in the High Court today. CAB's case against Browning is that various properties, vehicles and jewelry were purchased from the proceeds of crime despite efforts to disguise the origin of the money through various family members. Counsel for CAB, Benedict O Floinn, referred to affidavits sworn by Gardai, who also listed Browning's association with Daniel Kinahan, who, with his brother Christopher Jr., runs the day-to-day operation from Dubai. Named in the court documents today was his mother Julie Conway and her partner ex-garda David O'Brien, who live in one of the properties CAB says was acquired with the proceeds of crime. Julie Conway and David O'Brien. It is one of 2 houses at a Deanstown site where Browning built a family home and renovated a derelict cottage, according to CAB. €150,000 was spent on cottage renovations, according to CAB, although Julie Conway told investigators that the renovations were all me and Dave, including €40,000 borrowed from St. Raphael's Garda Credit Union. It was also stated by CAB that Julie Conway used a credit card to book flights for various people connected to the Kinahans. This included a flight from the U.S. for a Kinahan relation in 2014 to attend the funeral of mother Jean Boylan. Other flights booked including one for David Rock, who it was stated was suspect in the murder of Eddie Hutch, and another for a relation of convicted killer James Quinn serving life in Spain. CAB's case is that the co-mingling of finances was used to hide the money's origins and is being contested by family members. Key to CAB's case is that a Finglas house purchased by convicted drug smuggler Ian O'Hare was in fact controlled by Ross Browning. The Deanstown Road house, bought for €57,000 in 2012 by Browning's late grandfather William Conway and sold within 12 months for almost twice the price, was an attempt to disguise the true origin of the cash. Paddocks and an indoor show jumping arena were built, as well as the completely renovated cottage now called Chestnut Lodge. A number of family members are named in the CAB case as being used to disguise Ross Browning's involvement, including his sisters Cheryl and Robin, his mother Julie Conway and her late father William Conway. It was heard how Ross Browning's involvement with the Kinahan gang became known in 2010 during a multinational police operation against them which saw several arrests in Spain. Browning had worked as bricklayer and had declared himself a gym owner to revenue, according affidavits open in court today. It was also stated that he is a close and trusted lieutenant of the Kinahans and is regarded their principal representative in this country. In his role for the gang, he remains hands-off and is removed from the actual handling of drugs. He has flown to Dubai, where the Kinahans are based, as well as to Perth, Lisbon and Phuket. Ian O'Hare, who was used to purchase the Deanstown Road house according to CAB, was jailed after being caught with the haul at Perth International Airport in March 2015 after ingesting 27 balloons of cocaine and attempting to smuggle it into the country after taking a flight from Dubai. The Sunday World previously revealed how fitness fanatic Browning has portrayed himself as an ordinary gym owner and kept an address at Hardwick Street Flats where he grew up. The case against Browning is part of the massive ongoing effort to bring down the Kinahans, which recently saw 5 people, including Daniel and his father Christy, placed on U.S. sanctions list.